So maybe you're noticing some sort of tension or something that's just not sitting with you well today. And I invite you to let that go with an exhale. So just kind of releasing any tension that you feel, any worries, anything that's just weighing heavily on you. Just do your best to let that go with the out breath. And then just begin to go ahead and settle one or both hands just right over your navel center, over your belly button. And you're going to start to inhale and exhale into the belly hands. So when you breathe in, you'll allow your belly to expand outward. And as you breathe out, your belly will draw in. So that's what we're going to focus on here for the next probably 1 minute or so of breathing. So you're going to inhale, let the belly expand outward, and then you're going to exhale, draw the belly button in towards the spine. So we're just going to continue to breathe like that. So inhale, allow the belly to expand out. Exhale, draw the belly in. So when you're doing this belly breathing, you just want to kind of relax into it, right? So you don't want to think about it too much. You don't want to force the breath, but you want your belly to be nice and soft, and you want the breath to be easy. So thinking as you continue that, you're breathing into the belly and you're breathing out. You're allowing the belly to expand as you inhale and retract as you exhale. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. So continuing to breathe that way. You can breathe in and out for 4 counts, in and out for 3 counts, whatever works for you, but try to make the inhale and the exhale about the same length. So we're going to do that for about 3 more breath cycles. Really kind of focusing in on the breath, letting go of any tension that you feel as you're breathing. And then go ahead and set an intention for your practice today, something you'd like to focus on, something that's meaningful to you. And then as you're ready, we'll take 2 more cleansing breaths. So when you take a cleansing breath, you're going to inhale deeply through the nose. And then do a big, heavy sigh through the mouth. Good, nice job. Do that one more time. Inhale deeply through the nose. Big, heavy sigh through the mouth. When you're ready, I invite you to sit up a little bit taller in your chair. Connect your feet to the floor. So scoot your hips now more forward. So your feet are grounded. Maybe start to rock the toes and heels a little bit, just kind of lifting up the heels and then lifting up the toes. So we want to do that to connect to the earth. And then in regards to the pelvis, we're gonna shift our weight around a little bit from side to side as we sit up a little bit taller, so we can notice how our weight is being distributed. We're gonna settle right into the center of our sit bones. We're gonna raise the shoulders up, breathe in, and then we're gonna exhale, let the shoulders fall down and back. Good, we'll do that 2 more times. So we'll inhale, shoulder shrug. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Good, again, inhale, shoulder shrug. Exhale, relax the shoulders. So notice how your shoulders are down now, away from your ears. So keep them down, but inhale and reach your arms up. Good, reach through your fingertips, good. Exhale, float the arms down. Again, keeping the shoulders down, the neck long. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Good, as you exhale, set your left arm down and just reach gently over with your right arm. So you're kind of tipping over to that left side, and then go ahead and flex and extend the wrist or make some circles through your wrist. Just kind of bringing some blood flow into the hand and the fingers. Good, use a big sweep to bring your trunk back up to center. Take both arms up, reach through your fingertips, relax the tops of your shoulders. On your exhale, let your right arm come down, reach your left arm up and over. So stretching to the side, breathing. And then just like you did on the first side, maybe roll out the wrist or bend and straighten it, whatever kind of feels good for your body today. Good. Nice deep breath in, come back to center. And we'll take both arms all the way up, nice big V shape with those arms. If it's available to you, I want you to keep your fingers spread nice and wide. So see how big my hands are, nice, big, wide hands. I want you to reach behind your head as far as you feel comfortable, like you're gonna touch the back of your head. Good, think about pressing your elbows slightly back. So if you have shoulder pain or if this does not feel good for you, I want you to just go as far as you can. But this is good shoulder motion because, you know, if we have to wash our hair or do something, so we want to work on that shoulder flexibility. Good. On an inhale, raise your arms back up, nice big V shape. Fingers spread nice and wide. Exhale, bring them behind your head, press the elbows back. So you're pressing your heart forward, you're pressing your elbows back, and only going as far as you feel comfortable. Good, so chest is forward, elbows back. Good, inhale, reach those arms all the way up. This time as you exhale, let the arms float down. Shoulder rolls up and back. Good, keeping your jaw and your face relaxed. Shoulder rolls up and forward. Letting go of all that tension kind of in the tops of the shoulders and that mid-back. Good, shoulder rolls up and back again, sitting nice and tall in your chair. Good, and then rolling those shoulders kind of down and back. Once again, keeping your neck long. We're gonna make some full arm circles, but keep them nice and low. So we're gonna move the arms in a forward direction, because then we're gonna stretch out the shoulders and chest a little bit more. So just kind of bringing some blood flow to the shoulders, keeping your elbows straight. You're just making a circular motion. Good, now you're gonna go backwards. So shoulder circles, arm circles, but moving in a backwards direction, elbows straight. Good, sitting up nice and tall towards the edge of your chair. Come into seated mountain pose. So palms are forward, chest is open, shoulders pull in and down. So really an active seated posture. So we're not slouched in our chair, but we're really activating through the back body. Good. On an inhale, I want you to reach your arms straight ahead towards me. So big hands, reaching straight out, straight elbows. And as you exhale, I want you to pull back, drive your elbows straight back and pull your shoulder blades together. Good, so you're squeezing between the shoulder blades. Couple more times. So you'll inhale, send the arms straight ahead, big hands. Sit up straight. Exhale, drive the shoulders back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, look straight ahead. Good, 2 more times. Inhale, send the arms forward. Good, big exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together, drive your arms back. So you should feel some activation around the middle part of your back. It's gonna help with that more upright posture. Inhale, reach your arms forward, big hands. Exhale, pull back, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Good, from this position, I want you to let your hands come down to your thighs. And you're gonna take your hands and you're gonna reach around like you're gonna scratch your low back or kind of the waist of your pants, okay? So when you do that, I want you just to notice how it feels in the shoulders. So lots of times, especially as we get older, we have kind of a little bit more limited motion at the shoulder. So as you bring your hands around, you just do what works for you. Slide them up your back as far as you feel comfortable, okay? So I'm going to show you from this position so you can see what we're doing here. So from this position, if my hands are here, that's fine. I'm going to try to gently press my elbows back. And then I might see if I can let my hands come up a little bit more. Like I'm reaching my thumbs up my back. Only going as far as you feel comfortable. Okay, so this is a little bit of shoulder mobility. Good. Just going as far as you feel comfortable. We're not looking to cause pain. You might notice that you can get one arm a little bit higher. Good, and then as you exhale, release your arms down. Come back to that seated mountain pose. Nice active standing posture. This time you're gonna inhale, sweep your arms up. As you exhale, pull your chest open. So drive your elbows into the sides of your trunk, lift your chin up. Good, so we're doing a lot of activation through the back body to help with posture. Big inhale, reach all the way up for the sky. And then big exhale, forward fold over your legs. And we'll pause here. So in this forward fold, you are letting your back round, okay? So if you can reach towards your feet, great. If that's not available to you, I just want you to rest your forearms on your thighs. So you should still feel like you can let your back round, but you don't have to go as far. So especially if you have a tendency to get lightheaded, don't let your head go lower than your heart. So you just have to listen to your body here, okay? So softening the back of the neck. Good. Reaching down in the direction of your feet. And then take a nice deep breath in and lift up halfway. And when you lift up halfway, I want you to kind of float your arms up too. So your arms are going to just drive straight back. So almost like they're level with your back. Yep. So then you should feel those shoulder blades pulling together a little bit more. Good. As you exhale, round your back again, forward fold. So we're going from a rounded back position to a flat back position. Good. As you inhale, lift up halfway, sweep those arms back. So like you're reaching your fingertips back for the back of your chair. Good. As you exhale, forward fold. Let your back relax. Take your time. Press your feet into the floor. Start to come all the way up. Reach your arms up over your head. Sit tall. Big exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms up, look up. Exhale, open the chest. Pull your elbows towards your sides. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Let your back round. Take a couple of nice breaths here, deep breaths in and out. Let that low back relax. When you're ready, inhale, lift up halfway, send those arms straight back. So you're pulling your shoulder blades together. Good. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Press into your feet. Come up slowly. Raise your arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Let your hands relax on your lap. Step your feet out nice and wide. So we're going to step those feet out nice and wide. We're going to pause here, turn the knees and the feet out to the side. Breathe in, lift the top of your head up. As you exhale, drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. Circle the chin around to your chest, and then bring it over to the right side. So we're just going to keep the head and neck in front. We're not going to bring the chin up. So then we'll circle back around, chin to the chest. And then go ahead and bring your left ear over to your left shoulder. Circle back, chin to chest. And then right ear, right shoulder. Chin to chest, pause here. On an inhale, look straight ahead. And then lift your chin up, lengthening the front of the neck. Good. Inhale, look straight ahead. And then sweep your arms straight forward with the palms up. Good. Take a breath in. As you exhale, bring the arms out to the sides, keeping your palms up, pulling your shoulder blades together. Good. Exhale, hands to heart. Think about grounding down through your feet a little bit. So if it works for you, I want you to keep your heels down, but let your toes come up. So actively think about raising your toes. Inhale, send your arms forward, palms up. Exhale, open the chest, pull the shoulder blades together. Toes are still up. Good, breathe in. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. This time we're gonna let the toes come down, but bring the heels up. So you're floating both your heels. Inhale, arms straight ahead, turn the palms all the way up towards the ceiling, straight elbows. Exhale, pull the shoulder blades together, arms back. Good. Breathe in, heels are still up. Exhale, hands to heart center, heels down. Good. Toes up, toes up. Both toes up. Inhale, bring your arms forward. Good. Exhale, shoulder blades together, toes are still up, chest is open, lift your chin. Good. Breathe in. Exhale, hands to heart. Toes down, heels up. Last time. Heels up. Inhale, hands straight ahead. Elbows straight, palms to the sky. So really focus in on opening your hands, kind of turning your entire palm up towards the ceiling. Good. Elbows straight. Exhale. Pull the shoulder blades together. Lift your chin up. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Hands to heart center. Good. Let your heels relax. Beautiful. On an inhale, we're going to sweep the arms all the way up. As we exhale, we're going to drop the left arm down onto our thigh and reach the right arm up and over. Good. Think about stretching all the way from your fingertips down to the side of your trunk. And then we're gonna move into that stretch a little bit more the next time we come back to it. So deep breath in, come all the way up. And then exhale, let that arm go down. Good, this time we'll inhale the left arm up. Exhale, stretch to the right. So relaxing your forearm onto that thigh. Reaching through your fingertips so your whole arm and side body are nice and active. Good. Keep breathing. Inhale, come back to center. Both arms come up nice and wide. And then exhale this time, left arm down, right arm up and over. And then what I'd like you to try to do is straighten your right leg. So you're going to straighten your right leg out. Send it out nice and long. So this is gonna let us get a little bit of a bigger stretch. Okay, so you're only gonna do this if this works for you, but we're coming down to the forearms. So remember, our our legs are nice and wide, and then we're gonna take that right arm, we're gonna stretch it all the way out. Good, so this way I can stretch from the outer part of my foot all the way up to my fingertips, and I'm sitting right towards the edge of my chair. Good. Now, if it works for you, your hand that's on the bottom, I want you to try to reach it down towards the floor. Yep, so you're trying to reach it down towards the floor. A little bit of hip flexibility, a little bit of weight shift. Good, if that doesn't work for you, you're gonna rest it back on your forearm. So this is what we call extended side angle. Good, deep breath in, bring that arm up, relax it down, kind of roll that shoulder back, but keep your weight shift over that left leg and left hip. So just kind of roll that top shoulder up and back. Good, and then when you're ready, slowly come back up to center and toe heel that foot back in. So your feet are still nice and wide, maybe kind of move the knees in and out, give your hips a little bit of a breather. And then we're going to do the same thing on the second side. So this time we're coming back to that wide leg position. Toes and knees are turned out to the side. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, you're going to set your right arm down. You're going to reach your left arm up and over, and then you're going to straighten out that left leg. Straightening out that knee, reaching all the way from the outer edge of your foot up to your fingers. So you should feel a big stretch through the side of your body. Continuing to breathe. Try not to collapse on your bottom leg here. So this leg that I have my forearm on, I'm really trying to stay active through my body. I'm not letting myself collapse onto it. If you want, you can take that bottom hand and reach down towards the floor. It's going to make you work a little bit more through the body. Good. Continuing to breathe. Good. Slowly bring that forearm back to your thigh. And then take a nice deep breath in. Bring your trunk back up. And then as you exhale, release. You can still kind of keep your weight over onto that right side of your hip, but roll that top shoulder back. So you're just giving your arm a little bit of a break. Good, and then slowly come back to center. Toe heel your feet back in slightly. And then this time we're going to take both forearms to the thighs and come to a supported forward fold. So you're going to let your back relax. Your back is rounded, your head is relaxing. And then I want you to bring both of your arms over towards your left leg. So your forearms are going to rest on your leg. Okay, so both of your forearms are on your left leg. So you're getting more of a stretch into the side of your back. And then as you have your arms on that left leg, take your right hand and reach it down towards your left ankle. So you're getting a little bit more of a stretch through the side of the trunk. Good, then slowly come back to center, forearms to both thighs, let your back round. And then you're gonna make your way over so both arms are on your right thigh this time. So you're keeping that bend, you're letting your back round, you're letting your head hang. So you should feel a stretch along the left side of your back. And then take your left arm and reach down towards the floor. Really try to think about breathing here. So inhaling and exhaling all around the back. Good. Slowly make your way back, forearms to the thighs, and then if it's available to you, reach down towards your ankles. Just letting your back round one more time. And then as you breathe in, I want you to walk your hands up your legs. So this is another opportunity to kind of take your time as you make that transition. Then take your hands and you're going to walk them back behind you. And I want you to turn your fingertips, if it works for you, I want you to turn your fingertips to face your chair back. Okay, so you're turning your fingertips away from your body. Okay, like this. Good. So as you do that, we're going to come into a seated heart opener, we call it. So your fingers are facing away. You're going to straighten your elbows, pull your shoulder blades together, and push your chest forward while you lift your chin up. So coming out of that rounded shoulder posture again, chin lifts, shoulder blades pulled together. So we say that a lot to try to bring some awareness to the shoulder blades. So those are going to help give us some support as we do our entire day against gravity. So focusing on those posture muscles and really activating them while we open up the chest and shoulders, which tends to get kind of tight when we're in that rounded shoulder, kind of stooped posture. Good. Take a couple more inhales and exhales here. And then when you're ready, slowly come out of it. And we're going to make our way up to standing. So this is a great time to grab a sip of water. We're going to do a few stretches in standing that are going to help us help stretch around the pelvis, which is correlating with our low backs too. So sometimes if we do a lot of sitting, we get tight through the hip flexors. Don't trip over your chair, because that's not a good thing. So we get tight through the hip flexors. So your hip flexors are right in the front of the hip, okay? So as you come to standing, I want you to come into standing mountain pose. So remember, your feet are going to be about 4 to 6 inches apart, wider if you need a little bit better balance. Your palms are going to be all the way forward. So we worked on that a little bit earlier, but palms are forward. So really think about facing your entire palm towards me. Your hands are active, okay? So activate your fingers, yep. Shoulder blades pulled together. You're standing up as tall as you can. If you're not comfortable standing, you're doing this in sitting, okay? That's perfectly fine. Deep breath in, sweep your arms up. If it works for you, look up and take a gentle back bend. So just a little tiny back bend. And then as you exhale, bring your hands together. Good, we're going to do that again. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Tighten up your butt muscles, so tighten up your glutes, take a little back bend. And then exhale, hands to heart center. Good, you can do that in sitting too. One more time, inhale, sweep your arms up, little back bend, exhale, hands to heart center. Good, if you're standing, I want you to go ahead and face your chair back. So you're gonna face your chair back. And we're gonna take our right leg back. So we're gonna step our right leg back into a lunge position. So right leg is back, left leg is forward. So as you step that left leg back, I want you to let your right knee bend towards your chair. Your back knee is going to stay straight. Okay, so once you're there, I want you to reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. So you're thinking about reaching it kind of up and forward at a diagonal and stretching all the way down to your back heel. If you're sitting, you're just going to turn to the side of your chair and do that same body position. Okay, just with your pelvis supported. Good. As you breathe in, think about lengthening from your fingertip down to your heel. So you're pressing the heel to the floor and you're pressing the front of your right hip forward. Good. Then as you exhale, set both hands down. And then this time I want you to really think about making it so the front of your hips are facing your chair back and you're kind of pressing the front of your right hip towards the chair. Okay? So you even can feel like you're kind of pressing your tailbone under to get a little bit of a stretch through that front of the hip. Don't force anything though. So you're just kind of doing what works for you. So you should feel it stretching through here. And then deep breath in, stand up nice and tall, reach your right arm up, and then stretch just gently to the left. So your right arm comes up and then you're going to tip your body to the left. So towards your front leg. So that you should feel a stretch into that hip and the side of your trunk. Good. Come back to center, breathe in, and then exhale, release your arm down. Step in with your back leg. Come back to mountain pose and then kind of pedal out your feet. We're going to do the same thing on the second side. So I'm going to turn 180 degrees so it's a little bit easier to see me, but you can stay where you are. Okay? So now we're going to step the left leg back. So if you're sitting in your chair, you're going to turn the other way. And you're going to step the left leg back so it's on the outside of your chair. So you should feel that stretch through the front of the hip. So your left leg is back, your right leg is forward. Stand up nice and tall. So when we're stretching our hip flexor, if we're bent forward like this, we're not going to feel it as much. So we really want to try to get our shoulders over our hips, and we're going to straighten that back knee a little bit and press through the heel. Good. Then we're going to inhale and raise our left arm up and forward, like we're reaching for that spot where the ceiling and the wall come together. So you're reaching from your fingertips all the way down to your heel for a nice big stretch. Stretching through your calf, stretching through the side body. Pausing and breathing. Good. Then as you exhale, set both hands on your chair back. Breathe in, stand nice and tall. Tuck your tailbone under a little bit and press that left hip forward. So you're feeling that stretch through the front of your pelvis on the left. So standing up nice and tall, breathing. Shoulders over your hips. So we're trying to get that knee pretty much under our hip and then maybe slightly behind to feel a stretch here. And we'll take a nice deep breath in, bring the left arm up. And then as you exhale, you're going to tip to the right. So in a controlled fashion, so you feel a stretch through the side of your left and into that left hip. And then once you're there, try not to hold your breath. So take a few nice deep breaths in and out. Good. Try to relax your face and your jaw. Deep breath in, come back up to center. And then as you exhale, slowly release your arm down. Take a giant step in with that back leg. Coming back in, pedaling out the feet, using your chair back as needed. So we are going to stay on our chair back, but we're going to work on a little front to back weight shift and a little bit more spine mobility. Okay, so this is going to help with our back mobility and strength as well as any pain or discomfort that we might have. So we're going to take our feet and step them back about 2 feet away from our chair. And if you're in sitting, I'll give you another option, just a moment. So take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, you're going to press your hips back. So you're going to stretch as far away from the chair as you can, sitting your hips back. And then as you breathe in, you're going to push your hips towards your chair and put your heart forward and lift your chin up. So you're kind of doing the opposite motion, okay? As you exhale, you're going to sink away, stretching back away from the chair, bending your knees. As you inhale, let your hips come forward, your chest forward, push into the chair and lift your chin. So we're going to alternate between those two. So exhale, sink back, press your hips back, inhale, drop your hips forward, chest up, look up. So we're going to do a few of those. Exhale, sink back. Keep going. If you're sitting in the chair, you are going to do seated cow and then seated cat, but round your back or forward bend. Okay, so you're going from a straight spine position to a rounded spine position. So that's what you're going to do if you're sitting. If you're standing, couple more. So weight shift back and then breathe in, drop your hips forward, lift your chest. Elbows straight. Big exhale, sink back. Only go as far as you feel comfortable. So that should feel like a good stretch through your back. Breathe in, drop your hips down, press into that chair back, lift your chest, lift your chin. Good. Maybe do one more time. So exhale, sink back. Inhale, hips forward, chest forward, chin up, press into the chair back. Good. And then slowly release. We're going to stay with our feet a couple feet back from the chair, and I want you to come into like a push-up hold position. This will be our last standing posture. So you're like you're holding the top of a push-up. We're going to keep the front of our hips facing the chair, and so we're only going to rotate our chest. So this is going to be working a little bit of what we call upper trunk rotation, okay? So in that plank position or that push-up position, I want you to lift your left arm up and think about turning your chest to the left. So you're going to do your best to keep your hips facing the chair back, but you're going to try to turn your shoulders and your chest and your eyes to the left. Good. Exhale, come back to center. Okay, if you're sitting, we're just going to work on twisting to the left. So you'll kind of bend forward a little bit. Your hands can be right in front of your knees, and you're going to turn to the left. Same thing, but just a modification if you're sitting. Okay, so that's what you should be working on. So come back to center into that push-up hold, and we're going to do it one more time to the left. So ready position. Inhale the left arm up, turn your chest to the left, look at your left hand. So you're twisting, so you gotta take your eyes with you. Exhale, back to center. You're in that push-up hold. This time you're gonna reach the right arm up, turn your chest to the right, look at that right hand. See if you can see your right hand. Breathe. Exhale, release to the chair back. One more time, okay? Inhale the right arm up, follow it with your eyes, turn your chest to the right. So turn as far as you feel comfortable. Good, big exhale, release back to center. Awesome job, you guys. I want you to step in towards your chair. And then just come down to your forearms, let your back round and come into a supported forward bend. So this can be done in sitting or standing, but you're getting one last stretch out across that low back. Couple of nice deep breaths in and out. Relax your face, relax your jaw. And then when you're ready, use the chair. Come up slowly. And as you come up, I want you to alternate just picking up the heel of your foot. So not the toes, just the heel. So you're going to lift one heel and then the other heel. So that helps, especially if you get lightheaded. And then come back around to mountain pose with your feet about 6 inches apart, palms forward. So that active standing posture again. Sitting or standing. So I want you to think about being broad as you can across your chest. Your palms are fully forward. You have weight distributed equally on both legs. If it's available to you, try picking your toes up. So not your heels, but your toes. So what you should notice is all 4 corners of each of your feet. Good. Then set the toes down, spread them out nice and wide. So you have good balance. Breathe in. Big exhale through the mouth. One more time. Breathe in. Big exhale through the mouth. Good. When you're ready, go ahead and walk around if you're standing and take a seat in your chair. Grab a drink of water, and we're going to settle in for our final relaxation. So before we do that, we're going to slide our hips forward in the chair, and we're going to let our back kind of relax over the chair back. So kind of let yourself recline back, almost letting the back of the chair kind of serve as like a gentle pressure into that middle part of your spine. So with age and with gravity and with Parkinson's and things related to that, we like to come into a stooped posture. So that makes our upper back more rounded. So by kind of reclining back, we're coming into more of a straighter back position, just kind of taking a different pose, kind of the opposite to what we're usually in. Lifting your chin up and just kind of breathing here. And then when you're ready, come out of it slowly and just come into a comfortable position in your chair. We'll take a couple of cleansing breaths. So inhale through the nose. Big exhale through the mouth. So we'll do that again. So an inhale through the nose and then an open mouth exhale. So inhale through the nose. Big heavy sigh through the mouth. Allow your eyes to close. Or take your gaze down towards the floor. Settle into your chair. Let go of any remaining tension that you feel. From the top of your head all the way down to your feet. Let your face relax. Let your teeth separate. Let go of any tension right between the eyebrows or around the forehead. Soften your jaw, the remaining muscles in your face. Relax the tops of the shoulders, the chest, the mid-back. Soften the belly. Notice the gentle rise and fall of the belly with each breath. But then do your best to just allow the breath to be light and easy. Scan your body one last time for any remaining tension. Direct some breath there and then let go. Let the ground and the chair support you. Let your mind and your body be still for a few moments. Take a moment of gratitude for dedicating this time out of your day for moving your body and for your yoga practice. And then just allow yourself to pause here in stillness and peace for a few moments.